Well, let's talk about what's happening in the far north of Australia now. It's summer, so it's raining in the tropics, and while some in the media keep flogging it as climate change, rain in northern Australia at this time of year, well, it seems pretty normal to me. Greg Williamson is the mayor of the magnificent sugar and mining city of Mackay, and he joins me now. Mr. Mayor, there's plenty of water in the mighty Pioneer River at the moment. How are the residents of Mackay faring?
Hello, Gary. Well, look, we've actually got some sunshine as we speak right now, and so it's been fantastic. We've had since last Thursday, the official total for Mackay is 628, I think, mils. That's the official total. That's about 25 inches in the old scale. But up at the valley, I was up in Finch Hatton this afternoon, and Finch Hatton has had over a metre. Some areas of that area, 1.5 metres of rain. And I sat down with a couple of the old locals up there outside the shop this afternoon and started to talk about the rain. They said, yeah, it was a damn good start to the wet season. So that's right. If you live in North Queensland, It rains. Sometimes it rains a lot. And we've had a lot of rain over the last 4 or 5 days. That brings with it some issues, of course, in terms of infrastructure, cuts towns off. We've got the top end of the valley, the Youngula community. They're a resilient community, and it's not the first time that they've been cut off. And they're cut off again. The Range Road is closed. It'll probably be closed for, well, days, maybe even weeks before we can get people up there. So we're talking about how we resupply them at the moment with the fresh goods that keep a community of a couple of hundred people going. But yes, it's a good start to the wet season, and it's been quite wet, but the sun's come out this afternoon, which is a good thing.
Well, I'm glad about that, because the region has that high hinterland. There's got to be room for dams, surely, to capture some of this water. It can't all go out to sea.
Well, a lot of it does go out to sea, Gary, but that's one of the things that I guess a lot of the southern media miss, is that rain is life-giving. It has filled all of our reservoirs and all of our dams, and that safeguards our water supply for probably 12 months now. It also, in this particular area of the world, it recharges the underground aquifers, and that then brings the necessary water to irrigate the crops as the year goes on and gets a little bit drier. Sure, it brings with it some challenges in terms of living here, but look, I drove up this afternoon. The roads were all dry. There weren't many potholes on the Upper Valley Road. There's a few potholes around town, but we'll get out and we'll fix those as well. But that's what happens when you live in the north. As I said, it rains sometimes, and sometimes it rains a lot.
Either way, it sounds like you got your act completely together, Greg Williamson, Mayor of Mackay. Thank you so much, and it's great to have you join us on Krillin tonight.